All right, Chip Nellinger, Blue Reef Agri Marketing. Chip, another volatile day in the commodity markets as we continue to watch this crisis in Ukraine unfold. What type of impact is it having on the markets on Monday?
Well, the uncertainty is, causing this massive volatility. The scary thing is, even with corn limit up here and wheat sharply higher as well, we're just essentially back into the middle of the range from the overnight high Thursday to the low Friday. So that range was massive in itself. And even with the sharply higher trade today, we're just halfway back to those highs. So meaning the market is as uncertain as everyone else on what the effects of this Russia-Ukraine war is going to have on the Black Sea trade ongoing, whether it's going to affect spring planting for Ukrainian farmers, what the effects of the financial sanctions that we're putting on Russia. All of that is just massive uncertainty, and at least for the time being, the Black Sea is closed indefinitely now. There's no trade out of there. A lot of those ports have been mined by the Ukrainians to keep Russians, amphibious assault out of those ports. And so obviously what that means to us in the big picture is, as one of the only games in town right now for corn for sure, and beans to a lesser extent because of the drought in South America, that could mean increasing demand for our corn and beans and, to a lesser extent wheat. And that is something that is very, very friendly for the time being.
Yeah, at a time when farmers are still trying to finalize acreage decisions this year. We're having farmers that are planting in the South, but as Midwest farmers then really nail down their planting plans for 2022, February was a key time for setting crop insurance prices. So what are we looking at for spring crop insurance prices? Chip, have we ever seen anything like this?
Well, we really haven't, for sure. In beans sitting right at about 14.32 right now. Obviously, we have to still, average in today, but it's going to be hard to move the needle a whole lot. Sharply higher will do that some. Highest spring price crop insurance level we've ever had in beans by about 80 cents. The previous high was in 2011. That was 13.49. Now, the second highest ever on corn. Right now, trading about 5.89. The previous high, again, 2011 at 6.01. So, the good part about this is with the trend adjustment yields that the RMA put in a few years ago, and in general, farmers' yields have been trending higher, that we're going to undoubtedly have the highest revenue guarantee that we've had most likely in history. So that's a good starting point as we face all this uncertainty that's happening in the world right now.
Yeah, and with considering input prices too, now you look at this revenue guarantee. Chip, do you think this sways the acreage debate one way or the other?
I don't. I guess just as we've talked to producers across the Corn Belt, I really am in the camp that we're going to have quite a few more bean acres. Now, not everyone in the marketplace believes that, and that doesn't mean that that's what the USDA will tell us either on March 31st. But I believe pretty strongly that we're going to have a sizable shift to bean acres. So we'll see. That's a ways off, still a month away. And in this environment, with the news changing by the hour with this Black Sea situation, that's a long way away and the furthest thing from the market's mind currently, but that will definitely have an effect at the end of March when we get those numbers from the USDA.